Excellent evening, everyone, and happy new week. Happy new week to every one of us. We are all welcome to this evening's broadcast. Welcome to every one of us. How are we? I hope our week started on fire. I hope your week started on greatly, like mine. I hope your week started on with much hope, much, anticipation, expectation on what God will do for you. I hope that's how your week started. So you're all highly welcome to this evening's broadcast. Like I advertised, today we're going to be looking at the diabetic eye disease, okay? Remember that for like 2 weeks we have been dealing with a series of diabetics, okay? Pre-diabetics and diabetics. If you're among that group or you know anyone who is along that area, it's really good time for you to invite them to the page so they can learn a lot. Remember, there is power in knowledge. What you know can actually help you. What you know can actually set you free. So we are all highly welcome to this evening's broadcast. Well, it's 8 p.m. in Nigeria and it's 2 p.m. in Houston, where I am, broadcasting from this afternoon but evening in Nigeria. So we are all highly welcome. Welcome. I want to share this to my fans, so you can help me to share now too. Let's share so that people can come in and join us. And it's an interactive session, okay? It's a session for us to talk. Greet. I greet you. Say what you feel, say what you can, but just keep to the page rule, okay? Don't come in here to advertise your own work. If you want me to advertise for you, you need to chat me on my WhatsApp number, and then I know if I'm going to do that for you. All right, so we are all highly welcome. I'm trying to share this out on my pages, and I ask you to also share out to friends who may need some of these things we talk about all the time, okay? If you have friends you think will need them, and if you even don't know, just share it. There's love in sharing. Just share it out to people and let them join us. Let them join to benefit of all this training. Let them join to also, feel their own view, ask their own questions, okay? And then have a good time. It's evening in Nigeria and most of us have settled in, about to go to bed, so you don't really have much you're doing now. So why don't you just share this out and let people join us this evening and have a good time and a good learning time. We don't all know it, so you can still drop in what you feel. You can still drop in what you feel, and then I'll be able to make do to answer some of those questions as we go along today. So we are all highly welcome. Like I said, broadcasting from Houston. Thank you for joining me this evening. Just the last place to share, and then it's really warm. It's really warm here. In fact, I remember I went out yesterday to put the bin inside the bigger trash bin, and I'm like, wow, what kind of heat is this? It was as if, how those heats from, if you're in the north, that's how it's hot. See me sweating. Sweating so much. And the AC is on. Oh my goodness. Oh dear. So we are all highly welcome today. I'm glad that you're here with me, and we're going to be running through. Remember, tomorrow we are cooking again. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Last week Wednesday we cooked, and you can go down the page and see what we cooked last week Wednesday. I hope I didn't increase this. I hope it's decreased. I decreased it. All right, so you can go down my page and see what we did on Wednesday, the cooking we did on Wednesday. All right. Hello, Patricia Madi. You're welcome. Welcome to this evening's broadcast. Welcome, Vero is my secretary and PA in my school. Of course, I have a school. Vero, how are you? How is Wisdom School doing? I hope you're all doing great. Thank you for joining me this evening, okay? Thank you. All right, so when you greet, I will be able to welcome you and then to also greet you this evening. All right. Welcome to every one of us. A lot of people are on here, but they are not greeting yet. All right, so can diabetes affect your eye? People who have high blood sugar levels, and that level has been there for some time. So can it affect your eyes? Yes. If you have diabetes, please, you should plan a regular eye doctor visit, okay? When you have diabetes, you need to make it routine, maybe like every 6 months or every year, depending on the stage and how much you have been able to handle it. Because high blood sugar can lead to problems like blurry vision, cataracts, glaucoma, and retinopathy, okay? These are some of the diseases that can come if you have high blood sugar, pre-diabetics, or if you're diabetics, okay? So in fact, diabetes is the primary cause of blindness in adults ages between like 20 to 74. Diabetes is the primary cause for blindness for them. So if you look at blurry vision, for example, you know, if you just notice that you're having blurry vision, don't go straight to go and buy eyeglasses. That's not the first thing you should do for yourself. The first thing you should do for yourself, you know, because it could just be a problem with high blood sugar. So you need to get to the hospital, check your blood sugar, go for a test, you know, because when your blood sugar, when you have high blood sugar, the lenses of your eye can swell, and that could change your ability to see. Then to correct it, you need to get your blood sugar back to the target range, between 70 to 130 milligrams per deciliter at least, okay? Or that's if it's fasting blood sugar, or you get it less than 180 if it's like 1 hour to 2 hours after you have eaten. So it may also take maybe like 3 months for your vision to be fully back to normal, okay? So you need to keep visiting your doctor to be sure what is happening to you. They also if you visit the doctors, they will also discuss some of the more serious symptoms with you then. Hello, Mavis Mali, you're welcome. Welcome to this evening's broadcast. Welcome, Mary Obong. Welcome, Peace Agu. Peace Agu, sir, a blessing to our generation. Praise the Lord. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is very, very encouraging for me. All right, the rest of those people, they are all doing fine. Thank you. IJ Chidex, how are you? You're welcome to this evening broadcast. Okay, so another thing that blood sugar, high blood sugar level could cause is cataract, okay? The natural internal lens in your eye allows your eye to see and focus, okay, on an image. Like that, I'm focusing on my camera, my phone camera now. That's how our eye works. You know, sometimes when you have a camera and you want it to focus, sometimes it will adjust, especially for these smartphones we have now. They adjust to light, adjust to the images. That's how our internal lens, our eye allow our internal lenses to adjust to. So when that lens gets cloudy, you know, like as if a dirt or a dirt on a window, you know how a window, when a window is dirty, or when it's oily or things like that, it means that a cataract has formed in the eye, and anyone can get them. But people with diabetes tend to get them earlier, and then it gets worse faster if you have diabetes. So when part of your eye lens is cloudy, you can't really focus like you should focus. So you won't see very well also. So when your eye lenses are cloudy, you will also have blurred vision and glary vision. So for people who have cataract, most times, eye doctors will tell you that they need to do surgery to remove that cataract, okay? And then they will now replace the lens with an artificial one. Then another issue that one can have when one has consistent high blood sugar or diabetes is glaucoma. Okay, people with diabetes are more likely to have glaucoma, which can come in several forms. There are several forms of glaucoma. There are several types of glaucoma. They have one that pressure builds up inside your eye. Then when fluid can't drain like it should, then this will damage the nerves and the blood vessels and then cause a change in your vision, okay? And sometimes medication can treat these types. It's called like open angle glaucoma. You know, that's the most common glaucoma. Then they also lower your eye pressure. There's another type that lowers your eye pressure, okay? It doesn't increase the eye pressure, but it just lowers the eye pressure, and then it speeds up drainage. And then it will now reduce the amount of liquid in your eyes that your eyes makes, okay? In fact, doctors call this aqueous humor. All right, so this type of glaucoma may not even cause any symptoms for you until they have stayed for long and you have a major eye and vision loss, okay? So, but if this could be caught earlier during your annual or biannual, twice a year visit to the hospital, it will go a long way. Remember, they say that early detection, okay, is better than when it's detected late. But you know, my company will tell you that prevention is even better than early detection. And that's why we bring out ourselves to do this teaching, so that we'll be able to know what to do, so that you can prevent a number of these illnesses. Hello, Adelogun Eson, you're welcome, welcome. Chinenye Ezioku, you're welcome. Welcome to this evening's broadcast as we look at diabetic, diabetes and your eye. So with less common forms of diseases associated with diabetes, you will notice headaches, eye aches and pains. They come with diabetes also. Blurred vision, watery eyes, halos around lights. When you want to look at light, you see some kind of halos around lights, and then even vision loss. So treatment, sometimes doctors could treat this with medicine, special eye drops, surgery and laser treatments to lower eye pressure. But prevention, like I say, is better and cheaper than cure. So if you have diabetes, you're also more likely to get a rare condition of glaucoma, which is called neovascular glaucoma. Now, neovascular glaucoma, this makes new blood vessels grow around your iris and then the colored part of your eyes. So they block the normal flow of fluid, and then they will now raise your eye pressure. So the primary treatment for neovascular glaucoma is to reverse the formation of the blood vessels. That's the primary treatment. So for this, your doctor may also use laser to reduce the number of blood vessels in the back of the eye, or they may also use anti-VEGF injection, which uses other measures to quickly lower your eye blood pressure. All right, your eye pressure, I mean. So another disease that could come with diabetes is diabetic retinopathy, okay? And I'm going to be talking so much about this today. So when people have diabetic retinopathy, the retina is a group of cells on the back of your eye, and they take in lights for you. Those cells at the back of your eye, they take in the light. So they turn the light into images that the optic nerve sends to your brain, okay? So when damage to the small blood vessels in the retina could cause what is called diabetic retinopathy, and it's actually related to high blood sugar levels also. So if you don't find and treat them early, it could make one go blind. It could actually make one go blind. So the longer you have diabetes, the more likely you are to get it. So if you keep your blood sugar under control, you lower your chances of getting retinopathy. So people with type 1 diabetes, of course, you know that type 1 diabetes is an autoimmune disease, okay? They rarely develop it before puberty. And most people who have type 1 diabetes is noticed before puberty, when they are still in their younger age, all right? Some people. So, but in adults, it's rare to see unless you've had type 1 diabetes for more than 5 years. So if you keep tight control of your blood sugar with either, for type 1 diabetes patients, insulin pump or daily injection of insulin, they can have less of that condition. But for those with type 2 diabetes, you may have signs of eye problems when you're diagnosed, and so you need to control your blood sugar, you need to control your blood pressure, you need to control your cholesterol level to slow and prevent this disease from coming. And again, one issue that brings it much is smoking. So if you're smoking, you need to stop the smoking. That will, and also to improve your overall health using diet, supplementation, exercises, and lifestyle, good lifestyle, like we always talk about. So there are other types of retinopathy. We have the macular retinopathy, we have the background retinopathy, we have the proliferative retinopathy, and then they also have other forms and other stages. We're not going to go through all that today, because what am I here to? Prevention. Prevention is better than cure. Prevention is cheaper than cure. Prevention is even better than early detection. All right, so you need to keep examining your eyes. Okay, hello Tabians Maho, listening from South Africa. You're welcome to this evening broadcast. Welcome Amaka Serial. Excellent evening. God bless you too. I'm highly favored. You are highly favored also. Josephine, you're welcome. Welcome to this evening's broadcast. So you need, if you're having high blood sugar, if you're diabetic or pre-diabetic, please, you need to visit your eye doctors frequently. And I mean that. And you need to be very, very careful to notice any change in your eye, okay, or your formation, anything that happens, you need to quickly visit the doctor. A full yearly checkup can actually help to find problems early when they are, and then they are easier to treat. So when you go to your eye doctor, do a full checkup. Now, remember I say once you're like 45 and above, you need to do your yearly checkup. And in that your yearly checkup, make sure you also do your eye checkup and check up every organ. Your eye is one of your organs, okay? So this could actually save your vision. Remember, without eyes, we won't be able to do much. So you need your eye. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the love. Hello, Emmanuel, Remy, Olukemi. You're welcome to this evening's broadcast. All right. Olukemi is one of my 100 global influencers. Thank you for joining me today, because you have just, reminded me to talk about global influencers. All right. So, Aging with Grace, what are you waiting for? I'm raising 100 global influencers in 2022, okay? People who use their vision, their talent, their hobbies, their burdens to touch lives all over the world, okay? Using our Forever Living product as the vehicle, and then your own talents, your hobbies, you use it to drive it. Let me drink my aloe vera. I'm not taking my money aloe vera because I'm doing intermittent fasting. All right, just open. I love these minis that are in US. I'm just enjoying it every day. The best drink you can give to yourself is aloe vera gel. And people with diabetes, if you make this your only drink, I tell you, your blood sugar is going to crash. Drink it in the morning, drink it before every meal, drink it after every meal, drink it before you go to bed. You'll be surprised. I have one guy. It wasn't even me that introduced aloe vera to him. He's one of my 100 influencers that introduced aloe vera to him, and he bought 3 bottles from her. When he took those 3 bottles, he was like, wow, this thing is dropping my blood sugar. So he went ahead and bought a carton of it from her again. So very fantastic for reducing blood sugar. All right, so if you want to join one of the 100 influencers, I'm going to put my number on the screen now, on the comment section. My WhatsApp number is +234 703 515 1642 +234 703 515 1642. All right, so that's my WhatsApp number. So you can chat me on my WhatsApp number, and then I will tell you what next to do. Now, the year is 6 months gone. We're on the 7th month. 7th month of the year. What have you achieved? Let me tell you something. If you keep doing what you have been doing, check your achievements this year. If you keep doing what you have been doing, the same thing you did from January to June, you will achieve the same result from July to December. That's life. But if you can change to something new, something progressive, and I'm telling you, 100 influencers, they have made a lot of, progress this year. This year alone, I've gotten in like 15 people who are active. I've already introduced the business and people have come up, maybe like up to 40 of them, but 13 are active, and these 13 people can give you serious testimonies of their life for this first half of the year. I know, I tell people, I say, I throw it open to 100 people. But by the end of the year, if I can even get 10 to 20 people that their lives have changed, I have achieved a lot, okay? So join the 100 influencers, change your finances, change your influence. Remember that what remains for you on earth is not just about what you have gotten, but what imprint have you given. I can read to you, it's just that I'm using that phone now. As I woke up this morning, I got a message from someone. The same thing with yesterday, thanking me about her life, because that lady is doing her clean 9 now, okay? She's in somewhere in Zaria, yeah. She's doing her clean 9. I sold the products to her when I was in Atlanta. I think it was on Saturday at Atlanta, but she got it on Sunday, okay? Now, remember, I sold it to her in Nigeria. I was in Atlanta. By the time I got into Houston, she had started. So today is her day 4. She said that people around her are asking, what's happening? Your skin is already glowing. You're looking so much better. What's happening to you? Clean 9. Clean 9 is also very good for diabetic patients because it will help change your system for better. And now, what am I saying? This is as people who are praying for me. I'm making influence. I'm influencing people all over the world. You can even see it on this video, somebody thanking me. And I'm asking you, come. I'm saying, come and become an influencer without money. Come and become an influencer to change life. And not only that, you will make money there, because I'm going to teach you how you can use your own talents, your own passion. You don't have to be like me. I love cooking. I love research. I love studying. Kemi that is here with me, she's doing a different thing from me. I can have a few of them still coming in today. They are all doing different things, okay? So come and join us so that you will become what God would want you to be, and you will become your best. That's what I'm asking you this evening to do. All right, so I was saying that for all, if you need an eye checkup all the time, okay? And especially even for people who are pregnant or who wants to get pregnant in the future, avoid possible problems with diabetes, avoid problems with eye issues that also come with diabetes. So, and then if you have issues like, emergency period for people with diabetes is once they notice black spots in their vision. You begin to see like dark things as you're looking. You need to quickly visit your eye doctor and your doctor. Or if you have flashes of light, you need to visit your eye doctor. Or you have hole in your vision or blood vision, entirely very blood vision, you need to quickly visit your eye doctor. All right, so I'm going to just read out quickly for you the 4 stages of retinopathy, but I'm not going to go through them very deeply into them. The first one, you know, if I can remind you, retinopathy, like if you have diabetes, okay, you can get this condition called diabetic retinopathy. And yeah, the eye disease happens when high levels of blood sugar damages your blood vessels in a part of your eye called the retina, okay, and this could cause vision problems. And for people with diabetes, it's the most common cause of vision loss and blindness, that damaged retina. All right, so you may not be able, you may be able to keep from getting this if you actually visit your clinic or reduce the rate at which it progresses. Because almost half of the people with diabetes have some level of retinopathy or the other, so you need to visit your doctor. Okay, people in the early stage, they won't have any symptoms and they may not even know they have it. So let's look at the 4 stages of retinopathy. The first one is the mild non-proliferative retinopathy. Okay, here it is called background retinopathy, and it means it's just like tiny bodies in your blood vessels and in your retina. Okay, that's this stage. And if it's at this stage, like I said, it could be prevented, it could be handled by doing 4 things. The first one, lifestyle change, okay? Especially for people with type 2 diabetes. try to crash your blood sugar. And I've told you one of the things that can help you: lifestyle, your diet, take your supplements, okay? Don't joke with some of these supplements, okay? Don't joke with your aloe vera gel, don't joke with your fields of green, don't joke with your Pro B, don't joke with your what is it called, your RTC, okay? So get these products and keep to them. Use them. They are food in capsules. They are supplements. They don't have overdose. So they can help you to make sure your blood sugar goes down. Then another thing you also need to do is to start early and take your eye vision. Okay, take your supplements, your eye vision. This eye vision, there's a lot of testimonies coming from this eye vision. So take your eye vision. For everyone who has blood sugar issue, please add eye vision, so that at least you can prevent some of these eye issues that might come and follow having eye issues. So the best way to protect your vision from diabetic retinopathy is to keep your diabetes under control. That's the best way. Okay, at this early stage, you probably don't have vision problem, so you may not even need any treatment. So keep your diabetes low, use your supplements, your good diet. Watch my videos on diabetic diets that you can eat, portion control and intermittent fasting. Then the second stage is called the moderate non-proliferative retinopathy. The moderate non-proliferative retinopathy. Don't let me bite my tongue though by speaking Oyibo. Okay, see, this second stage is also called proliferative retinopathy, and at this stage the blood vessel in your retina now swells. It's not like small bulges, but they now swell, and they may not carry blood as well as they used to. Okay, and these things can also actually cause some physical changes in your retina. Okay, and these changes can also lead to diabetic macular edema, like retention of fluid in your eye. Hello, Lenient, how are you? Grace, how are you? Grace, God bless you for joining us again today. Grace is one of my top fans that is always watching me. All right, so this happens when blood and other fluids build up in the part of your retina called the macula. So the macula is the key for straight ahead vision. Okay, that's the key. Your macula is the one that makes you to be able to look straight ahead, like when you read or when you drive. So when there is a swelling, it can now cause problems with this important part of your vision. You won't be able to read well, you won't be able to, like when you're driving, to see very far. And again, half of the people with diabetic retinopathy will also have the DMI, that retention of water. And this happens at any stage, but it's most likely to happen as your condition advances. So reaching this stage means a great chance that the disease will affect your vision. Okay, and remember, even if it's at this stage, please, you need to handle it very, very well. So you need to do tests. That test won't even be like every year now. It will be like every 3 months. So that, especially when you start working with your doctor. Then the fourth stage is the severe non-proliferative retinopathy. And this is also now, when they say you are now at the stage of the proliferative retinopathy. And at this stage, your blood vessels becomes even more blocked. And then less blood goes into your retina because of the scar on the tissue that has formed. So the lack of blood now triggers a signal to your retina to create new blood vessels. So that lack of blood is now what causes those new blood vessels to create in that advanced stage of glaucoma. So if the blood vessels close off completely, it's now called macular ischemia. Okay, all right. So, and this could also lead to blurry vision, dark spots, like people will be seeing things like floaters. All right, so it's very, very good for you to handle this stage. Then the last stage is the proliferative diabetic retinopathy. All right, which is now the gum, is the advanced stage. New blood vessels are grown in your retina, and then there's a gel, like a fluid that forms in your eye, and these growths can actually be very, very bad because it's also called neovascularization, and the vessels are thin and very, very weak. and they often bleed. That's what will cause bleeding, and the bleeding can then cause scar again on your tissue. It's very, very, it's like a cycle. One should never get to this stage, and you won't if you make sure you visit your hospital all the time. So now some people might ask, all this thing we are saying, how do I know the stage I am in? So to diagnose diabetic retinopathy, your doctor will give you a diabetic eye screening. So if you're having diabetes, like I say, make sure you visit your doctor and make sure you have your tests all the time. Make sure you have your tests all the time, okay? The doctor will know what to do and they'll give you all the tests to find out what stage you are in. But like I say, your supplements is one thing that could help you. I had one lady, hey, in fact, let me just give this testimony now. This lady that is doing her Clean 9 now. I don't have my pack of Clean 9 now, and I didn't even ask my host because he's also part of my customer. He takes the products very well. If I asked him, I would have brought out the Clean 9 ahead of time to show us. She had issues with her eye, and she was telling me that she doesn't want to go for this surgery or for her last test before her surgery, and then everything will be like the same. She's asking what can she do. So I told her everything she could do. I told her, get your eye vision, get your Lycium. She got them, but she just told me that something was telling her to do Clean 9. Something was telling her to do, since I say it's total body detox and it detoxifies every organ. So she went on this Clean 9. When she went on the Clean 9, she finished her Clean 9 for her 9 days and then went for her test. And the doctor was like, what did you do? She gave her 1 month to come back. She said, your eye has really improved so much. What did you do? Okay, so Clean 9 is something that can help you, and there's been on your supplements also when you find out some of these stages that you are in. Those are some of the things that can actually help you. All right, so now I would like us to look at some early signs. How do you know the early signs? Okay, how do you know the early signs if you're having diabetic eye issues? Okay, they found out that about so many people, like 30 million adults in US alone, US that I am in, they have diabetes, okay, according to the Center of Disease Control. And then 90% of them have type 2 diabetes, and their bodies don't handle insulin well and can't maintain normal blood sugar again. So what's more, many of these people are within the adult working group. And of course, you know why? People don't eat well here. They don't try to make their food. Most times they are eating out because they work late, they come back late, they go back to work again. So if patients with type 2 diabetes, they have the increased risk for diabetic eye diseases, and and also eye-related conditions that could come to them. So it's very, very important for you to know the symptoms so that you'll be able to know how to spot these signs early and early enough. Hello, Kate Oji, you're welcome. Watching from Port Harcourt, you're welcome. Thank you. Thank you, Abimbola Awaje. Good evening, good evening. Watching from Ikorodu, I know. Thank you for joining me this evening also. All right, so some of the symptoms of diabetic eye disease would include diabetic retinopathy, will cause blood vessel damage in the retina, and if left untreated, it may cause vision loss and can develop into like your eye retaining water. All right, so the symptoms for that this could include blurry vision, floaters. You have like white or translucent visual blockers that come and go. Some people will say, hey, that thing has come in my eye. Oh, I can't see it again. Oh, it has come. Oh, I can't see it again. So those things come and go. And then you can also have faded, washed out appearances of colors. Like when you look at a color, some people can say this is red. You say no, but it looks like pink. So colors will begin to fade away for you. Hello, Ngozi Stanley, you're welcome. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to this evening's broadcast. Thank you for joining me. Ngozi is one of those that always practice our cooking. We are cooking again tomorrow. If I have energy, I'll drop the what is it called? The recipe for you. All right, so we're cooking again tomorrow. Join us tomorrow. So also some of the symptoms could be blank and dark areas of your field. Like now, as I'm looking at you straight, do you know I can see up or two? I can see my hands like this. I can see my hand, not from the camera, I mean from my eye, as my eye is now. As I focus in, I can see it, okay? There are some people who will not be able to see that wide range of vision. So they will have blackouts on some parts of their vision. Some it could be maybe the height. Okay, so that's what some of the symptoms you notice if you're having diabetic eye issues. And then, of course, diabetic edema, which is a buildup of fluid in the center of the retina or the macula. And this part of your eye actually is responsible for sharp vision and then color visions also. So if you're having that kind, you can also notice blurry, wavy vision at the center of your field of your vision, and then floaters also, and then noticing color appearing faded or washed away. So both forms of diabetic eye disease are treatable. These things are treatable. Remember, first of all, they are preventable because prevention is cheaper and safer than cure, and they are also treatable. So you can get to your hospital and you will be treated on that. I'm not a medical doctor, so I'm not going to go through. It's not that I don't know what they do, but I'm not going to go through that with you here. You need to visit your hospital so that they'll be able to tell you what you're supposed to do, and you do it. All right. So then they also have some form of the doctors will see the signs of damages that have been done, and then they will be able to know whether it's diabetes that caused it or whether whatever that could have caused it for you in your own. And there are two most common strategies to manage diabetic eye disease, and this could be controlling your diabetes, like I said, and then also medical management. So if it's still at the early stage, the best way is to control your diabetes. And I'm going to tell you again the 4 things you need to do that can help you to control your diabetes. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the love. I appreciate. Welcome, Favor. Favor says, my teacher, how are you? I'm fine, oh. Favor, I'm still waiting for you to register among the 100 global influencers. I don't know what you're still waiting for in South Africa, Favor. I beg, oh yeah, now, so that we can take this thing very, very deeply into South Africa. All right, so like I said, the first option will be to control your diabetes, okay? So there are 3 steps that you could use to control your diabetes. Make healthy lifestyle your choices, okay? Healthy lifestyle, very, very important for you. Physical activities such as walking, going on your fitness ball. On Saturday, I was on my fitness ball. I actually wanted to be on my fitness ball today. I just forgot, okay? So make daily routine, exercise your daily routine. Please watch my Saturday video to find out. I treated that also. How can you make your exercise your daily routine? What are the advantages and what kind of exercise you can do? Remember, the key is to do what you enjoy. I enjoy my fitness ball, I enjoy my walks, and I do it. Then prioritize eating a healthier diet, okay? Healthier diets are very, very important for you, like foods with fiber, such as beans, healthy fruits, not too fruits that have a lot of fructose, no. Vegetables, very good for you. Nuts, snack on nuts, don't snack on flour products, okay? I snack on nuts. I have my walnuts, I have my cashew nuts, I have my groundnuts, okay? I snack on nuts, so you snack on nuts, okay? Take whole grain foods like your beans. Take your beans whole grain. Don't go and wash out the skin of your beans before you start making your moi moi or making your beans food. Eat them whole. And then also take fewer carbohydrates. Remember, portion control. Portion control, 75% of vegetables for people with diabetes, okay? The remaining 25, share it for your cabbage, share it for your what is it called? Share it for your protein and your carbohydrates for the remaining. My husband is bringing my ball for me. I was wondering. Thank you, sir. He has brought down my ball for me. Thank you, sir. I appreciate. All right, so I'm going to sit on my ball right now. Oh my goodness. Everybody say thank you to Daddy for bringing our change is very, very important for you. It's very, very important that you handle your lifestyle changes. You know, if you're having diabetes, like I said, there are case. I'm on my ball now. Like I said, I love my ball. I thought I would be able to come out with it today. All right, very, very good. Okay. All right, so how do we control diabetes? I'm saying if you're having diabetic eye disease, there are two ways. The first one, like I said, the first thing you can do is to control your diabetes, and that's the first line of action for anyone who is having diabetes, okay? And I say, how do you control it? Number one, make healthy lifestyle choices. And I talk about exercise. Find out the exercise you love doing. I can burn calories of this my fitness ball, and I tell you, like, if I have my bottle of water and my dumbbell, and you do this just for like 15 minutes, take a break again, you're going to lose a lot of calories, okay? And then prioritize your eating. Healthier diet is very, very good for you. And then watch your blood sugar level. Check with your doctor how often to monitor and record your blood sugar level. Testing your A1C level, that's the percentage of the blood sugar attached to a certain protein and oxygenated that oxygenates the blood regularly, can also help you stay on track, okay? And then you need to take your supplements. Very, very important. Remember that I told you your supplements are like food in capsules. At this age, we need to tell ourselves the truth. If I do all this thing and I don't tell you this, I'll be deceiving you, okay? You need to take your supplements. They are very, very important for you. At this age, for middle-aged women, middle-aged men, remember I told you that men also go through menopause, called andropause. So for menopause women and andropause women, you need to take your supplement, because at this middle age, you're not getting all you need to get the way you need to get them. We are getting older. So what do? Take your supplements. And I want to share with you some of the supplements if you're having diabetes, okay? What do? Make sure to bring down your blood sugar. You have this. And like I said, I'm doing very serious percentage discount for us at this season, because my company have just increased prices. So I want my customers to get the products at this last, this week, and the proper price of last month, because from this July, prices have increased by like 9–10%. So have your aloe vera gel. It's very, very important. Take your aloe vera gel, take your Active C, take your Fields of Green, take your Pro-B, probiotic, very, very important. And then for prevention of eye issues, add your eye vision. Very, very, if you take eye vision, you'll be surprised, especially if you started noticing some kind of changes in your eye. You'll be very, very surprised at how good this supplement is and how it can actually help you a lot to make sure you are what you're supposed to do. All right. So, and then remember, we are still talking about how do we handle issues if we're having eye disease. All right. So take your medications as prescribed. Now, some people ask me when they buy their supplements, do we throw away our medicine? And I always say, no. Please don't throw away your medicine. Take your medications the way the doctors have told you. Go back for tests. The supplements will work for you. The change in lifestyle will work for you. And then the doctors themselves will be the ones to tell you, okay, you can reduce this. Okay, you can stop this. I tell you, it has happened to a number of people that have, been able to advise and deal with some of my clients. I had one that had prostate issue. He went for his PSA and it was quite high. He became very, very afraid. He called me. He said, hey, I've been following you, but I'm a man. What can I do? Do you have anything for men that have a large prostate? I said, yes. He said, please, what is it? He needs it. I gave him the serum for enlarged prostate, and he started taking it. The first month he took it, he said the doctor gave him 3 months to come back for his test. He took it for 3 months. He went back for his test. The doctor said, what did you do? He said the doctor told him, whatever you did these past 3 months, my brother, go and continue it. So he called me and he was very, very excited. And he said, please, ma, they say it has dropped. Then he said, okay, do I continue with all of this? I said, no, just stay on the vitalized men. and that's what he's been on, and his PSA has been very, very good. So sometimes blood pressure or cholesterol medication can affect your blood sugar. Okay, so it's important to take this medication as prescribed, and then work with your doctor to adjust your dosage if your sugar, you know, rises too high. Then another issue, like I said, that could help you is also, the second thing could be eye medication. Okay, during regular office visits, your ophthalmologist can administer medications directly into your eye. They can give you antivascular endothelial growth factor, anti-VEGF therapy, okay, which is also commonly used to treat the reduced retinal swelling and also to inhibit blood vessels growth in the retina. Then they can also give you what is called corticosteroid medications. If you meet your doctors, they can tell you. The third option will be eye surgery. For patients, minimally invasive surgery can also help slow progression of diabetic eye disease. So they can do some laser procedures which can now shrink or seal off blood vessels to increase, you know, to decrease the swelling. And then also they can also do what they call the vitrectomy, which is a procedure to remove vitreous eye fluid and blood that can leak from the blood vessels. So you see that lifestyle change to reduce your blood sugar, then you take your eye medication or surgery. These are some of the things that could help. But your ophthalmologists are the ones to determine which type you will do. But for you as an individual that you're already having an issue, your first point that you can help yourself is what? To control your diabetes. And that's where I'm also going to end today. If you don't have any question, let me see. Control your diabetes. It's very, very important. And that's why, like you know, we are in a diabetic challenge group here. And already in that group, I've dropped a lot of videos for them that they can actually watch. Let me see if I can see a link so I can post it here again for you. So you need to join that group. You need to join that group so that you will be able to control your blood sugar. You work with me, you work with others, we'll give our testimonies, and then we'll be able to control that blood sugar, because that's your first line of action. That's the first thing you need to do. That's the very, very first thing you need to do for yourself. Okay, so I'm going to put that Telegram group here now. You need to actually work on it so that you can improve on your eyes and improve on your vision and improve on your health generally. It's very, very important that you do so. All right, so I've put that link for us. I hope it's clickable. Yeah, it's clickable. All right, so control your blood sugar. Take the lifestyle changes that are very, very important for you. Okay, number one, make healthy lifestyle choices. Make sure you do your exercise. Watch my page. I've said so much about this. Okay, prioritize your eating, eat healthier habits. Okay, watch your blood sugar level. Make sure you do your checks, have your blood sugar level checked by yourself or checked by the hospital. Take your supplements, okay? And remember, we are also doing promo for you at this period. Make sure you take your supplements. Very, very important that you take your supplements. These are the 5. Very important if you're already having serious blood vision. Make sure you have these 5, okay? And then I'll take our questions and then we call it a day today. Do I have any questions? Let me see. Good evening, Jane Destiny. How are you? Jane Destiny Tom West. Chibuza Adachiku, you're welcome. I look tired. I'm not tired, though. I've been resting. Maybe it's all the heat. It's very, very hot in Houston. Very, very hot. The AC is on and I'm sweating like this. I'm really okay, okay? I've been resting all day. Ginika, how are you? Okay, Ginika again is one of my 100 influencers. You're welcome to this evening's broadcast. Thank you, Ginika. And Ginika is doing very well, okay? Ginika deals with nursing mothers, expectant mothers, and TTC, trying to conceive mothers also. So Ginika is there on the page with me. You can chat her privately for advice and other things, okay, that you may need. And again, remember my number is already pinned for you, so you can chat me if you want to join Ginika, Olukemi, Pastor Evelyn, Pastor Esther, and all the others that are among my 100 influencers for 2022. It's free. Come and use your talent, come and use your hobbies, and touch lives all over the place. Chat me on my WhatsApp number. Abimbola, you want to know the promo, just chat me. The company already has increased the product prices by 10%. So, but like I said, for this 1 week, I'm going to leave it at the same price for my customers. So, it will still be at the same price. Normal price for my customer. But from Saturday, in fact, from Wednesday, I will show you the new price list, so that you will see it and then know how much I'm saving you. All right. So Abibola, your products are still at the same price. Okay, I'm not putting the price increase now. So better rush it now. In fact, when I threw that announcement, do you know that somebody said, let me save some money, 10%. She listed all her products, 351,000. She said, I want to buy all these products. Let me save them. They are something I will use. And this is what she did in February when they wanted to increase the price. She bought a lot and she's been using them. So she said, before they will increase again, let me enjoy this old price. So if you know you use these products, and of course they are very good for you, why don't you just buy them down, okay? And well, for me, it is while stock lasts. If anyone finishes and I have to buy from the factory, I can't buy less than what I can't sell less than what I'm buying. So that's common sense, okay? All right, thank you all. So Abibola, chat me on my WhatsApp number. And then those of you who need to work on your blood sugar, click the link and join the Telegram group and scroll up and see all that we have done and shown us then, and ask your questions there. Thank you all for joining me. I don't think I have any question and I need to close now. Thank you all for joining me. I love you all. See you tomorrow when we cook. Love you. Bye.